What is up, you guys? Brooke here. You guys, I just did my hair for you all. Or I should say, you're going to see me do my hair for you all. I did this video because lots of people wanted to see how I do my big hair and stuff. They wanted to see what I do in order to get ready for every day and stuff. And so I just figured, hey, that's a fun and easy-ish idea to do for a video, so why not? There's lots of times of where I'm looking here and looking at myself in the viewfinder rather than looking at you guys, and I apologize for that, but I'm also having to kind of do that at the same time because I was doing my hair today and I had to look at something, you know? Just to forewarn you, this is gonna be a different type of video than what I normally do. I'm gonna be kind of telling you how to do things while also trying to talk about writing related stuff. And it was hard to do and strange to do, so I hope that I pulled it off kinda-ish in a way in post-production. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, here's me doing my hair. Look at this, look at how this curls. It just likes to do this wavy thing. I have to do something with the bangs. So yeah, I'm just gonna start talking stuff and I'm gonna start doing stuff to the hair. I think this might be the straightest you guys have ever seen my hair. Oh my gosh, I really don't think I've ever had it straight before for videos. I just try not to do straight hair as often just because it reminds me of whenever I was a whole lot younger. But I don't know, maybe I'll do straight hair sometime for you guys. I think I want to do it curly like how I normally have it for y'all while I'm getting ready. But yeah, this is my hair whenever it's straight, not straightened, but straight after like getting my hair blow dried and stuff. Look how flat this is. You guys know me. I like full volume and body to my hair. So seeing it this flat right now on screen for you guys to see is really wigging me out. By the way, I'm like shaking up my dry shampoo because I use dry shampoo on my bangs and also on my roots. There we go, that's a wee bit better now, ain't it? Stop, Brooke, stop. Did anyone watch my Wonder Writers Retreat vlog? Because we talked British in part of it, and it was very, very funny and very, very cringy. Now I'm about to get it to where I'm going to straighten just the top layer of hair that's kind of like from up here to down to like maybe here or so, just to get out some extra frizz before I start to tease the hair. And now that I've explained that to you all, now I can actually talk about things with you guys. So here we are, let's talk about writing stuff. So if you all had watched my 10K writing challenge vlog, you all would have seen that I wasn't like entirely excited with writing over, I think I wrote just like a little bit over 4,000 words in that vlog. I wasn't so super excited about it because I was wanting to just write more that day. I was fully wanting to write close to 10K or 10K in general because I'm wanting to really improve my writing speed, my writing game, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, and by the way, I sometimes will pull my hair to the side that I'm not going to be straightening at the top. So that is just kind of to the side, whatever. So whenever I saw the comments in that video, I had seen lots of people saying to me, Brooke, you shouldn't feel too bad. You still did really good with 4K. And my thing is that I had spread out that 4K writing day all throughout the day. I had started writing that day, I think like around 8:30 or so, and I stopped writing around 10 just because I was tired and I knew I wasn't gonna get to 10K. I was really disappointed that that took me all day long to get 4,000 words. And I know that whenever it's NaNoWriMo time, you really have to up your game. You really have to be devoted to actually win the whole part of Nano, which is writing 50,000 words in a month. And to know that I only got 4,000 whenever I could have gotten closer to 10, and I haven't been writing hardcore at all really lately, it just kind of made me worried that I am not prepared enough for NaNoWriMo. And I know that I need to start training myself this month of September. I almost said November. This month of September, this is the time to start the training for the mega triathlon that is NaNoWriMo. Whoa, my hair. And I just know now that I am nowhere near close to having that constant and steady pace of writing every single day. Right now, I will write maybe once every 3 or 4 days. That's how my schedule looks like nowadays. Sometimes it will even be once every 5 or 6 days even, especially after I had just gotten back from Canada, and now I'm about to go to Disney World here within the next week. So putting writing talk on pause, now I'm gonna start the teasing, y'all. Yeah, I will tease before I actually start curling my hair. So let's get going. This is the part I think you all are probably here for, because things get kind of weird. Actually, what I'm real quick gonna do is curl this bottom part here. I curl the bottom part here before I actually curl the on top part. But yeah, so I'm going to Disney World within a week. And I know there is a hurricane there right now, and my mom, because I'm going with family, my mom is like really kind of scared that it's going to be really bad weather, and it's probably going to be, oh no, my hair, ah! So yeah, so lately we've been kind of stress balling it because of the hurricane stuff. And oh no, my hair keeps falling down. We're hoping that it gets better. It's looking like that's going to be the case. But whenever I get back from Disney World, that's whenever I will be getting myself into better shape writing wise, and also like physical health wise too. Because I don't know if you all remember or not me talking about back issues that I had a while back in the later part of the summer. I had really bad back issues. It started on the 4th of July. I was running away from fireworks, and I ran away in this weird twisting way whenever I was trying to like get out of there fast. And I like popped something weird. I heard the pop, I felt the pop, and it was like, oh no. And so ever since then, my back has been like odd. It's a lot better now. It's a lot better now, but it's to where it was kind of eye-opening of like, okay, I have a desk job where I sit down all the time at work. I'm never really that active at work ever because I'm always sitting at my desk. And then I'm also having it to where I come home and am either working on a video where I'm sitting down, or I am writing, which that requires, for the most part, sitting down. But once again, it's to where it's just kind of like, dang, I'm sitting all the time and I don't work out because I'm always writing, or I'm always shooting videos or editing videos. That is my life, is just always writing or editing or shooting stuff. And I'm not really active outside of that lifestyle. And seeing how my parents are aging and their bodies are not what they used to be, and their lifestyles are very much sitting too, like how mine is. And so it's just kind of like I'm seeing into the future, knowing that, okay, if I do not start having more movement in my life, if I don't take care of my body now, it's going to be getting bad later on down the road whenever my body just starts to be wearing down from age and stuff. And so I know that it's time to try and working out into my schedule in some way. Now it's time for the teasing part here. I'll kind of like explain how to do this. It's kind of weird if you've never seen this before, but we're gonna do it. Should I actually up this up? Hold on. By the way, while I'm teasing, I use Well Beginnings baby powder. It sounds so funny to say I use baby powder in my hair, but I do. I buy this because it's cheaper to buy compared to like this small amount that I get in the volumizing hair powder here, or this, which is Powder Play Light. Like, I barely have anything in here, and this is probably more like $15. This is really pricey, but this I feel like does the job just as good, and it's lasting forever, and it was maybe like $8. This is what I will be using whenever you see powder in the hair. Okay, let's start the teasing, y'all. Let's do this. Here, I'm gonna show you like this. On goes the powder. Oh gosh, I'm making a mess. Oh gosh, that's way too much. Oh well. Where's my brush? Where's my hairspray? Oh no, this is looking ridiculous already. And if I get extra baby powder in the hair at other places, I just rub it in. No big deal. It goes and hides well because I have blonde hair. So it is a little bit harder to do that type of powder, I think, whenever you have darker hair, but that's the beauty of being a blonde. Blondes have more fun when you are teasing your hair. Oh, yay, okay, I can see what I'm doing. So right here, I'm getting another section, getting that brushed out and putting in more powder. Oh my gosh, I think I'm putting in way too much powder than I'm normally used to. I just have so many things I'm trying to look at here, so oh well. And then the hairspray. And I normally don't do 3 sections, but I do it for the back because I like to have a big bump kinda ish in the back. Not so much a bump, I just like to have more volume in the back for sure. So now I will tease. Oh, with the other layers. I keep forgetting that. That's such a new thing that I'm doing lately. And the hairspray goes on. Here we go. So, something that has been on my mind lately is self-publishing stuff. Sorry, I have to see how it looks like in the mirror. Self-publishing has been on my mind a lot lately, not because I've just decided to self-publish my books, but because I'm like researching it now. I'm like starting to kind of more so look into how the self-publishing pros do it. I'm trying to see like what's the best way about going about things and stuff. And lately I have been watching Chris Fox. Oh god, so much powder, oh well. I liked watching his videos. I like to see a different side of AuthorTube through his perspective. So watching his channel has been very eye-opening. Oh god, I just dropped my thing. But watching his channel has been very eye-opening and teaching me what all I need to kind of like keep in mind whenever I am starting to publish my books. So I got this side done. Yep, I am looking pretty swell. Now we just got to get this side over here. I'm looking voluminous already. So I've been watching his channel and I've been seeing how indie authors are making their money. I'm seeing the process with it and I'm seeing their strategies with it, and it's made me know that I need to start writing faster. That's kind of why I've been scared of how slow of a writer I am, because in order to make money as an indie author, you have to write fast. I mean, I always kind of knew that, but I hadn't like really like delved into learning about how it's done and whatnot. So learning about it and seeing like kind of more of the numbers, like numbers as in money, seeing how like an indie author gains their money and seeing it go up and down, their book sale numbers, seeing their book sale numbers go up and down, and like why it's going up and why it's going down. It's all to do with how many books you are putting out a year. Amazon won't favor your books as much anymore for suggesting to people to look at their book because they hadn't put out a book in a while. So some people typically take like what, a year to come out with a book, and the whole system of self-publishing is to where you're writing a whole ton of books all in a year and putting them out there for readers to pick up, because that's how the system works. It just kind of has me a little bit in a frenzy because I am not a fast writer by any means, and I know I have to pick up the pace. Don't I just look so cute right now? I know. I think some big time beauty person is going to view this video and go, this right here, this is the look. All this is going to be very high society fashion, like in the capital fashion or something. Okay, so this is the hair. This is it. This is what I do in order to get my big hair. I let it tease, I hairspray the tease, and next thing that I'm going to do, you may frown upon, is I'm actually going to straight iron the tease just to make sure that my tease is held throughout the day. I've been teasing my hair for a long time, you guys, to where if I do not do this step, that the tease will fall throughout the day. I mean, it naturally kind of falls throughout the day as it is, but the tease will generally not be held as well without just a little bit of heat on that area that I had just done. So now that's what I do, is I straighten the tease. Oh yeah, here's the back view, by the way. Isn't it just so much fun? Oh my gosh. So I brush out a tiny bit of the ends here just so that way that's nice and smooth. And then I go in and straighten the tease part. Once again, you may think this is ridiculous, or you may think this is genius. Whichever one, this is how I do it. So back to what I was saying, it's starting to worry me on how fast of a writer I need to become in order for indie publishing to be a successful income for me, because that is what I am wanting to do eventually, is become a full-time indie author. And that won't happen for quite a while because I still have to have, oh no, it died. My light died. Well, there goes that, putting that away. So I won't be going full-time indie author for a long time because I think I need to have quite a bit of books out first. That's where the money really starts to come in, is after you have more books out there for people to purchase, especially if you have bigger series. I had been wanting to make my New Orleans books, the Project New Orleans stuff, I had been wanting to make that a trilogy. And I'm still on the fence if I want to make it a trilogy or if I want to make it like a series with 4 or 5 books. I'm on the fence because at this moment, I know the first 2 books for sure. I know the plot of the first 2 books. But right now, the 3rd book, which would be the last book in the trilogy, I don't really have a game plan for sure on that book. I have key points I want to include. I don't know the ending. I have an idea of one thing that I know I want it to end like, but I don't really know how it's going to end. And so with that in mind, I'm like, should I end it there or should I write more books? Because I'm having a whole lot of fun writing in this world and writing for these characters. And the more that I take the time into putting into this Project New Orleans stuff, the more I'm just kind of like, I don't know if I want to like just do 3 books, especially whenever indie authors make better money doing a series. Look at this, you guys, just look at this beauty. Oh my gosh. Right now, I've been kind of plotting in my head of what the 3rd book, if it was the final book, if it, like what could happen in the book. And also I'm contemplating if that's where I want it to stop or not. Should I make it to where there's 4 books? Should I make it to where there's 5? I definitely could, because of what happens in the 2nd book. I definitely think that, try not to give things away, I definitely think that things need to be earned in the finale part with something that happens, if that makes any sense. I'm wanting it to be where it's not so like, wow, that was abrupt and quick. Right now, with just 3 books, I'm wondering if the last book, what I'm wanting something to happen, I'm wondering if I would be rushing it. Strategizing wise, it makes sense to have more books, and also story wise, it's starting to make sense to have more books. I'm still not sure what I will be doing. I'm not sure if it will still be a trilogy or not, but I am open to the idea of having like 4 or 5 books in this Project New Orleans series. We shall see. And once again, with self-publishing, it's better to where you are publishing books 1 by 1 by 1, kind of in quick increments and stuff, to where I know that right now I'm a slow writer. And since I am a slow writer, I do not want to write a book and then publish it to just publish the 2nd one over a year later, because that's not how indie publishing works. And I'm wanting to enter this as a career. And so that's why I have been harsh on myself lately on how fast of a writer I am, or slow of a writer, I guess I should say I am, is because I know that to be an indie author, you do need to write faster. You do need to still keep your quality of work. I'm not wanting to just spit books out. I promise you that. I will not just be spitting books out. I will still have the quality. I just need to try and make it to where I am both writing faster and writing more frequently. The second one, I did this. The second one for sure of writing more frequently is totally on me. That's not even me knowing that I need to write faster. That's more so me giving the time my books deserve in order for these books to get published and to be published in a span of time that works for indie publishing. I feel like I don't write as often as I should. That's another thing that shoots me in the foot, is that I do not sit down and write as often as I need to be doing at this point, especially for where I'm wanting to be at 5 years from now with being an author. And at this rate of how things are looking, I'm scared that not all of them are going to be published 5 years from now. And I already have other ideas that I'm wanting to write books for later on down the road. And so right now it's frustrating knowing that I'm not where I want to be yet, and that I'm not pushing myself hard enough. So if you see me being really hard on myself, that's why. It's just because I am frustrated that I am not where I'm wanting to be fast writing wise, and also motivational writing wise. I need to be sitting down more often to write more than what I am doing right now. Okay, so that part is over. The teasing part is done. Now it's time to curl the hair. And I just kind of do it like just oddly. I just grab some parts and then I curl. And I curl like this with my straightener. Shablamp. I don't know what that sound just was, but it's a sound like this. Shablamp. What's wrong with me? I feel like I've talked to you guys a lot about a lot of different categories today. I'm really happy to be just very openly talking with you guys today, because I had been wanting to talk about all of these topics to you guys for quite a while now. And I'm also happy that you've gotten to see my weirdness of how I do my hair, because I know lots of people have been wanting to see how I do this hair. And it's not for everybody. It's very time consuming, obviously, because this is a process to do. You guys, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day. All I've drank was a Body Armor drink. It's kind of like one of those healthy, delicious drinks that I love oh so much. That's all I've had though today, this because I ran out of milk, and all I usually eat on the weekends is cereal because I'm lazy. That's all I've had today, and I am so hungry for lunch. So after I'm done doing my hair, I am chowing down on some food. I like how I'm talking about food now because I'm really hungry. Okay, so this is the part where I'm pretty satisfied with the curls I've got. I might touch up curls here in just a second, but I like the volume I have right now. I just feel like it complements my face so well. So whenever I don't have bangs or my voluminous hair, I just feel so just not me. I don't feel like I'm myself. So that is why you will always see me with some big ol' hair. And this is the part where I also will be brushing out a little bit of the tops of the hair, so that way it looks like normal hair. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This right here, whenever I do not have volume right here, I feel so blah. I feel like everything is flat on me. So I love this right now, except I don't want it that big still. I do love big hair, but I don't want it that big, but I'm just happy to know that I can make it that big. That's what he said. But anyway, I am now done with my hair. This is what it looks like from the back. I like kind of the wavy curl look. I don't like it to be super, super tight curls. I like the wave because I feel like that just looks more me and myself, is to have loose, wavy curls. I do put a little hairspray right here. That's where I do hairspray at, just to where I give some extra body help right there, because this part for some reason tends to go flat throughout the day. So that is where I will hairspray. Oh, also over here. So yeah, that is how I get my big hair. And you may not prefer it. Not everyone likes the big hair. I like it. I feel like it just totally suits me. I embrace people having their own styles, and I embrace the style I have right now. It does take a long time to do. You can tell that for sure after watching this video. It does take time to do. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I do hairspray my bangs again. And now I'm officially done with the hair. So this is the end result. I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me video with doing my hair. And I also hope that you enjoyed the topics of conversation today, because this was fun to talk about. All these random things that I had been wanting to kind of get off my chest for you guys here. So good time to be talking about all that. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm done. So if you liked what you saw today, feel free to give me a big thumbs up below, and also feel free to subscribe because I post writing related content every week here. My neighbor is watching me talk to this and he has no idea what I'm doing. That's my hint to wrap things up here. Thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I will see you next time. Bye! He just saw me wave. I feel awkward.